The next big run has just been announced, and these are my predictions for it. This is LED of LED Games. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. That's right, you just heard that I have predictions for Big Run, which usually I do the series explicitly for Splatfest. And you know what? You know what's crazy? We are gonna talk about why I have a prediction, all of that. But I have to say this right here, right now. It was announced that there is going to be an egg counter, presumably live, for how many total eggs the entire community all over the world is collecting during the big run. Every single egg is going to go towards that counter, and we are going to know how many total eggs we all collect over the entirety of Big Run. Now, why is this exciting? It's exciting for a lot of reasons, but if you're not familiar, I have been doing a series on my channel where I predict who I think is going to be the most popular for every given Splatfest, and that is a really big series that I greatly enjoy on my channel. So, a year ago, I just checked my DMs, August 19th, 2023. I DM'd two of the biggest data miners in our community, explicitly who focus on Salmon Run, by the way, and I asked them, over a year ago, is it possible to find out the total number of eggs that the entire community all over the world collects? Because I had an idea where I wanted to predict how many eggs we are going to be collecting as a community, and I thought it would be a fun way to get us all involved. We would have a goal, people would be like inspired to play. Like, I wanted to do this so bad, and a year ago I was told, no, it is not possible, actually, because the devs keep that secret and it's not possible to find out. And so that series, unfortunately, died on the cutting room floor because it wasn't possible to find out the number. But it is crazy to me to think that a year ago, I wanted this to happen where we would be able to see just how many eggs we as a community are going to be collecting total. Every single shift you play, it is going to add to that egg total. As long as you collect at least one egg, guys, it's gonna go to the total. And if it's a live egg counter, man, this is so unbelievably exciting, so cool. I think it's a really awesome way to like get the community involved with each other, inspire each other. Like, we want to break the egg counter, break it, guys. So I'm going to be making a prediction on how many eggs we are going to be collecting in total as a community worldwide for presumably the final big run. And I'm gonna be putting down some stakes on the line if I am wrong. I had to talk about this first and foremost. I just had to. This is crazy. Like, I wanted this a year ago and now here it is. And I just think it is the coolest thing. Okay, let's talk about Big Run. Big Run, the final, what I'm assuming is the final Big Run. Exceptionally exciting. It is going to be taking place the weekend of September 7th through September 9th. And it is at a very special location because, in fact, it looks like the Salmonids have been invading the grandfest stages. The grandfest plaza, the grandfest location, the site of what is presumably the final fest. And we have to take it back in time for grandfest. Yes, this is Big Run and Splatfest combined. Hype. Have to say that right now. Exceptionally exciting. So cool. You have no idea how cool it's going to be to like see the aesthetics. We're going to first and foremost see the grandfest stages under Big Run, like aesthetics, the sunset, everything is pink, just being absolutely overrun by the Salmonids. And it is our job to clean it up and to get that egg count as high as possible to hopefully eradicate them. Well, that's a strong word, but to get them out of that area. I still question who's the bad guys in in the world, but That's neither here nor there. We have to get them out. And so it's just really, it's gonna be so cool to be able to like actually see the hub world for the first time. And then it's gonna be even more satisfying walking onto that plaza area after knowing that we contributed to like saving it essentially. Oh yeah, and did I mention that it's going to be an all golden rotation, meaning we are going to have all grizzco weapons. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Like, what a cool, fun way to like celebrate. And I love just how involved we're getting Salmon Run into kind of like the final events of the game. That is worth noting in and of itself, guys. That is exceptionally cool because Salmon Run is such an amazing mode in this game. Who knows? Maybe this is setting it up where in the future, Splatoon 4, guys, we're gonna have a table turf event. We're gonna have all the idols like dueling it out in table turf, like for real this time. It's gonna be insane. I don't know. It's very cool to see how things have progressed for this mode because Salmon Run is like such an amazing mode in the game that does not get as much love as it should because it's genuinely so awesome. So I guess now it is time for the prediction on how many total eggs we are going to be collecting as a community all over the world. That's really hard. Okay, my gut is to encourage everyone, first and foremost, we're gonna break the egg counter, guys, okay? Because the egg counter, from what they've shown, is that it's going to have a cap at 999 million eggs. That is the cap. We gotta break it. Okay, guys, we have to break it. I really want us to break it. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Yes. Of course I think it's possible. Have you seen salmon runners? Have you seen salmon runners? I swear, overfishers could get like at least a quarter of that just on their backs alone. But it's everyone's job. We have to get as high as possible together as a community. How many realistically I think we're gonna get? I still think we're gonna break it, guys. Let's just break the thing. That's my prediction. We're gonna break the thing. And if we don't, then we're gonna at least get... God, this is hard. This is hard because there's like literally no bar whatsoever to like compare it to even like fathom how many we're gonna be getting. Let me know how many eggs you think we're gonna get in the comments down below. Like, this is basically like, you remember when they would put like a jar of a bunch of marbles in, or like M&Ms or like something, and you'd have to like guess how many M&Ms or how many marbles are in the jar. That's kind of what we're doing, but like it's just filled with a bunch of eggs, and it's a gigantic jar, like a jar for the world that we're gonna give to Mr. Grizz. Here's all your eggs. Here are all your eggs, Mr. Grizz. I hope we've made you happy. This is just so cool, and I hope everyone will be playing. I will be playing for sure. I haven't figured out exactly what the plans are because it was just announced this morning, but I will be streaming it. I think I'm going to be streaming every day of the big run. I think I have to. And man, we're gonna break it, guys. We have to break the egg counter, please. That is my prediction right here, right now. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to have to stream my attempt to 999 Marooners Bay in freelance, okay? And I'll tell you right now, I already have a couple stages that are at 9s. And for all the other stages that I haven't 9'd, they're like really high EVP. They're like 800, 750, like they're close to 9s, except for Marooners Bay, which is literally sitting at EVP 240. I cannot get past EVP 240. I don't know, I just don't really do well on Marooners Bay apparently, but if I'm wrong and we do not break the egg counter, I will live stream me trying to get 9s in freelance, which I would usually say, you know, it's gonna be a thing, I'm gonna need support, but you know what? The reality is I'm not gonna have to do this anyway because we are going to break that egg counter. We're gonna do it together. All right, guys, it's gonna be so much fun. I genuinely cannot wait. And I hope to see you all there, and I hope to see you all contributing to the egg count. Let me know what your predictions for the number of eggs that we're gonna be collecting all around the world in the comments down below, and I will see you all then. I wanna thank my supporters here on YouTube memberships. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel, as well as those who support my Patreon and my Ko-Fi accounts. Without your guys' support, I would not be able to do what it is that I am doing, and I hope to be able to continue to do in the future. So if you can support, please consider doing so via the links in the description. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!